Yes. Okay, cool. So you are all welcome to today's class. Today is day 11 out of 18 of the Digital Marketing Foundation class. We are almost completed, and I'm very sure at the end of this class, we are all going to be very confident of ourselves with the kind of information and knowledge we have gathered from about digital marketing. And then you can apply that to your job, to your business, or to your job. So without wasting of our time, much more time, so we go straight to my slide, what I have for you today. So I think I won't spend a lot of time on the last week, those that missed that. Last week, last class, we talked about the introduction to mobile marketing, how important it is as a marketer to be aware of the psychology of your prospect or customer when they are accessing your marketing information, marketing messages via their mobile devices. And then we listed about 10 practical strategies with which you can go about that. We can all go and listen to the review. Now let's go straight to today's class. Today's class is to talk specifically about today's class. We are talking specifically about Facebook. Previously, we have taken classes on social media. Now we are social media marketing. Now the biggest of all social media network or platform is Facebook, with over 2 billion monthly active users. So now we're going to talk about how to market, how to get customers on Facebook without spending money on advertisement. This is an organic way. This is very important for people that are, maybe for virtual assistants, if you are working for somebody, helping the person to do social media, you are a social media marketer anyway. So maybe you are working remotely and then you want to look for a strategy through which you can help your company gain more customer. This is the solution. This is the strategy and solution you are all looking for. Please, I want you all to very pay attention as I explain each of these concepts and the one after the other. So the first step on this agenda for today is to discuss the overview of Facebook marketing overview. I'm going to cover that. Then I'm going to cover things that you need. Facebook marketing system setup. There are things that you need in place, the systems you need in place before you can begin to talk about how to set up Facebook marketing campaign. Then when you have that in place, you now move down to implementing your Facebook marketing campaign. That is implementation. Well, because the system includes your plan, everything that you want to go about. That actually, I will explain the details of the systems and things that you need to have in place before you can start making a single post on social or Facebook. Then after we do the implementation, then I will now show you how to automate the process, the example of automation that you can carry out. Because there's no point you doing the job a computer can do for you. You don't have to be using computer in a manual way. So how you can use to automate that. Then finally, I'm going to show you a system, a strategy, how you can increase your Facebook page followers. So to get a Facebook page is free. Then to create a Facebook account is also free. But then when you make a post on social media, those posts are only going to be seen by your by your people that are by your followers, your friends, people that like you or your followers, or at times friends of your follower, maybe like extended friends in their case. So it's only going to be people within your network. So if you want your post to reach a larger network, then you have to connect with the more people. So that's actually what the idea is all about. Now, I'll be taking them one step at a time so that we don't really miss out the step. Because the truth about marketing, especially digital marketing, is all about following a process. When you follow a particular process, you are going to get desired result. But when you don't follow a process, then your result will just be will not be, you will become unpredictable. So that's why you have to follow a process. And then when you have a process in place, then you keep improving on your process based on the feedback that you get. So now I'm going to give you an overview of the basis of Facebook marketing and how to get started. Facebook marketing is a type of digital marketing that focuses on promoting businesses through social media platform, Facebook. Simple as that. It's a type, I would have said, Facebook marketing is a type of social media marketing. Whereas social media marketing is another type of Facebook digital marketing. So Facebook is a subset of Facebook marketing is a subset of social media marketing, and social media marketing is a subset of digital marketing. So you see how we are narrowing it down now. So we want to focus on Facebook, and the same principles apply. They are focused on promoting your business through social media platforms, specifically on Facebook. Now that Facebook is the owner Facebook is the owner of Instagram, and it's also the owner of WhatsApp. So it makes it easy. You can just use one bot to kill, use one stone to kill 3 birds. So you can run a campaign on Facebook and share it on WhatsApp and as well as on Instagram. Then we're going to get to that anyway. How do you do Facebook marketing? There are 3 ways to use Facebook for your business. There are many ways to use Facebook for your business, but there are 3 main types of Facebook marketing. 1, if you want to be selling products, promoting content, then engaging with your audience. So regardless, we're going to cover the 3. So you are like to be selling product or service, you have to do that by promoting content, then engaging, and in the process, you engage with your audience. So this 3 is going to be applicable to us. So what are the benefits of Facebook marketing? Facebook offers a lot of benefits. For your business, some include there are exposure. It's going to give you, so there are reach a fast number of people. Advertising on that way are only been expensive, but advertising on social media is cheap and easy. If you want to use other means, I don't need to tell you more about that. The targeting, you can set to advertise on Facebook. You can do your targeting. And I keep saying it, when you are even anywhere in digital marketing, the good thing about digital marketing is that you can target. But when you want to target on social media, I told you earlier on, and I keep repeating it because it's the fundamental concept of marketing on online. On Facebook or social media is based on interest. You can categorize people based on their interest, and that is the principles that we're going to use in this our approach. We're going to get people that are likely. We are going to target people that are likely to be interested in your business, in what you are selling. Then we'll now look for how to reach them. So you can target people based on their demographic, audience by size, age, interest, and whatever. So you can interact with people. Social media gives you the option to interact with your audience and build brand reality. People that are difficult to reach, you can just go on social media, on Facebook. You can send a message or even chat with them. You'll be surprised, even a king, some big, or even a president, they will interact with you. This is somebody that are going to be difficult for you to meet if you have to book an appointment without this kind of technology. Then personalization. All social media platforms are personalized because they know what type of content your followers enjoy. See, that is the good thing about Facebook. With all the 2 billion users on Facebook, no two person, when you open their page, that they see the same thing. Everybody on Facebook, when you log in, what you are seeing is different from what other person see. So there's no way 2 of you. So everything is personalized to you. The messaging based on your interest, based on whatever. So the same way it is personalized, that Facebook is personalizing the content to you. You can as well personalize it to your whoever that you want to target online. So that's actually a brief overview of about Facebook. Then you can read more about that online, but that's not really important. Now, let me go to the main thing. Now, okay. So this is what I want to discuss now. Facebook marketing system setup. What I mean is that things that you need to do before you can start marketing at all on Facebook. Because I'm faced with that kind of with a lot of my clients multiple times. Hey Francis, can you help me put my business on Facebook? Let's create Facebook. I said, look, wait, we need to have a system and a strategy first and a plan. No, I can't wait for that one. Okay. These are points. Let me just explain. These are the first thing you need to do. You have to define your target audience and create your ideal buyer persona. So how to define your target audience? You know, everybody is not your customer. So you have to know the kind of person, the type of customer that you are looking for, and then your messaging will be geared toward that person. And when I say that's your target audience, the kind of people that you are targeting. I used a restaurant. There are a restaurant coming up. A restaurant, they sell African restaurants in Dallas, Texas. So they are targeting what they are targeting. They are targeting young people in college that their parents are American, Nigerians, Africans, but they are born in America. So they eat African food at home. But when they get to school, they can't make the food themselves the way their parents would do. And they will still need somebody that will prepare that food. They still need that food. And their parents are so busy, they cannot be going home and be getting that food or wherever they are. So they still love the African food. Those are a target, it's a niche market. So those are the ones you are targeting. Most of the ones, they are in college, they are in universities. So they are between the age of 19 and 24. That is the target audience of people that you are looking for. So now, if you are as a restaurant owner, that you want to target this kind of people, mind you, as a business, you can target different customer segments that you are targeting at different times. But you have to treat them separately as a separate campaign. So, because the messaging for each of them will be different. Because one thing about your messaging, if you are talking and it's not resonating with them, they will not pay attention to you. So that's why you have to know your audience very well. So when I say target audience, that's what I mean by target audience. But that does not mean you cannot sell to somebody that's outside the target audience. If somebody of 50 years old come to you, you're still going to sell to them. Doesn't mean even if you are not targeting them, they are not fall with your target to them, but you can still sell to them. But when it comes to marketing, that is what we mean. Because if you don't have a target, you just be wasting your marketing, your resources, your money. So in marketing, everybody is not your customer. So you have to have a targeting so that your cost of marketing will be cheap. Then and also your results, you get more results. Your marketing activities will be effective, and then you won't have to struggle with the word, something to say, because you understand that's little demographic that you are talking about. So we something called ID. We are something called ID buyer persona. I'm going to show you how to do that, how to create that one using a particular website. Now, this is ID buyer persona. Though the people that you are targeting, there are many. They fall within this range. So you have to create an imagine. Though you are targeting somebody between the age of 19 and 24. Now you have to pick who is this person. Maybe this person is going to be Shola, 20 years old, year 2, this study engineering. You have to put everything. You have to pick one of them that sounds as the ideal, like a perfect person that you have loved. So that ideal person is your imaginary person that you are talking to, that you are just one person. It is the imaginary one person that your messaging will be geared to. You see everybody as if they are your ideal. Then you use that as a standard to be marketed. That's why I'm emphasizing this, because this is very important. If you don't get that very correctly, you are going to mix everything up. Then the next thing is to create your Facebook account and a business page for your business. That is done for free. You don't need any money to do that. Then when you do that, you have to make sure you optimize, your page is optimized. What that means is that all your picture, it's a social media, it's a social platform. So if you want to be selling, you are a caterer, a restaurant, you have to you want to socialize with somebody, because you are not going to start selling to them, because they need they need the solution you have, and they have the problem. But at first they don't know you, and when they know you, do they like you? If they don't like you, they cannot trust you. So you have to establish know, like, and trust. Let them know you. Do something that they will like you, so that they trust you and they can listen to your message and buy from you. So you have to, in order to achieve that, you have to make sure that your page is optimized. What that means that is optimized? You use a right photo. You have your profile pictures. You post. You put all your information, your phone numbers, all the details that they need to know about you. Make sure you complete them. Then you post some things on your page, like video related to what you are talking about. So they have some pictures of your food or the videos of things, so that they know truly this is what you are doing. That you are not just a scammer. Somebody trying to scam them. Some people just open a page, and then make sure that you have some you have some friends. Not that you only have 10 friends. And then you are not, so make sure you send. So we're gonna get into that, how to fully optimize your page. Then when you do that, I'm an advocate of use of technology. So because if you don't have the right technology in place, then doing social media or Facebook marketing will be very overwhelming. It's going to be very overwhelming. And then what people need, you have to be consistent. You have to be doing it. You cannot give up. You cannot give up in the middle of the campaign. Maybe after you have get some results or something you can. So if you don't have the technology tools, it is much likely that you are going to give up. So that's why you have to have your marketing automation software. So we have one which you call Matex. So the marketing automation software is after you have set up the framework and you started, then it is that one that will now be working for you. You configure the software in such a way that you will do some of the tasks that you are doing, making the post, making this and all that for you. You're going to show that. Then when you sign up for your marketing automation software, then you have to connect your Facebook account with the marketing automation software. So I'm going to show you how to set up those ones. Then after these are things that need to be in place. You have to connect it with that software. Then number 6, you have to set up what I call sales funnel. Set up a sales funnel pipeline inside your marketing automation software. When you are selling, because the thing is that what are we looking for? You are looking for a customer. But before somebody will become a customer, they have to go through a process. At first, their name, the name is a stranger. Before somebody become a customer, that person is a stranger, which you can call a prospect that like to buy from you. So this stranger become a lead. He show interest in your business. The moment he show interest by calling you, hey, what is the price you say? How much is your plate of rice and beans? He has shown interest. So he has moved from becoming a prospect to becoming a lead. LAED. He has become a lead, what we call a lead. But the position of the lead, so after I become a lead, then you need to still nurturing the lead from becoming, because at first it will be cold. Just like you just meet somebody. When you just get to a new school, or let's say you just get to a new place, maybe you just join a new church. I used to liken social media with the church. You just go to a new church, and this church, you're not going to be socializing with everybody, jumping around. You feel cold. You still be watching. That's a cold lead. After a while, maybe you listen to somebody, hey, I know this, something interests you. Then you warm up. You warm up yourself. That lead become warm, you become more comfortable to start interacting with everybody. It becomes a warm lead. Then after the interaction, the nurturing and everything that happened in the church and everything, it becomes hot lead. He wants to start this. Pastor, I can do this, I can do that. He wants to be more engaged with the church. So I'm using the church as a business. Then that can become a hot lead. Then at that point that is hot, anything you ask, when you present an offer, definitely it's going to accept the offer and become a member. In that case, it's a member. For a business, it become a customer. So that's actually that. Then we need to set up a sales pipeline in markets. What's a sales pipeline? Because now what I'm saying is that Facebook has over 2 billion users. In the whole of Dallas alone, we have over 2 million people on Facebook or so more. So what does it mean? That if your business now, maybe you are a restaurant, and over about 100 people are showing interest, they become your leads in a day. 100, they are signing up, they are making inquiry. That means in a matter of 1 month, you'll be talking about 3,000 people. How do you manage them? How do you handle them? How do you know where this person is? Somebody called yesterday. I need how much is your rice? Another person, how much is this one? Okay, send me another person, place order. So if you don't have a pipeline, a sales pipeline, that the stages, a structured stages that you take them through, you're going to lose track of all of them. Because there are so many that even the messaging to them, you will not even you're going to send the wrong message to the wrong person and all that. So everything will be messed up. So you have to create what I call a sales pipeline. I'm going to show it to you. Then after then, we have what's called this Facebook sales funnel. Because your goal is to sell. But selling is in stages. It's different it's just similar to the pipe. It's aligned with the pipeline, but it's actually different. Because this sales funnel I'm talking about is regarding your content, the content that you send. If somebody is in depending on the content, that's actually so that settles that. Let me move to the next so that I won't lose the important points as we discuss. Cool. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, so we're here. So this is what I mean by buyer persona. So here, this is an example. I got this online. So you see, you talk about the personal information about the person, the age. You have to sit down. You cannot just that is your plan. You can't just assume that you want to sell. You have to know the person you are selling. It's that you build a resume for that person. This is the buyer persona. This is the person that you want to expect to buy from you. Okay, what is the personal information? You have to know the age. Maybe age you put 19. Where does he stay? He's in Arlington, Texas. How much money does he make as a student? Maybe he makes about 20. Maybe he works part-time in the school. He only make maybe $2,000 a month. This is like $24,000. Maybe you can just put like $10,000 a year. Education, he has an associate degree in year 2. Gender, because you are going to pick one person, maybe if you're female. So if the tone of your messaging, it has to be like a male or female, you can just pick a character, maybe like a female or male. But just then you cannot put the two anyway. Just pick one. Children, no, none. The marital status or single. That is actually one. Then you now go to the professional info. You feed those one. Job title, student, career path is study engineering, company, maybe Walmart is doing part-time with Walmart or Amazon, company size, maybe like 1,000, special skill. You imagine them on your own, based on your business, you imagine who do you want to be the best, that your ideal customer. So you put them the values, the African parents, values and fear, you put them there, goals and challenges, where are they? You answer all this question. Negative info. Are there customers you don't want? The type of customer that you don't want. You have to put all those things there. When you feel all these things finish, then you now know, yes, I have a buyer persona. So in your head, you now know who you are marketing to. You are marketing to just one person, one imaginary person, which is your buyer persona. That is the way to work. Your one person, one imaginary person is the person you are marketing to. So I have brought you a tool for creating that. I'm going to drop it on the group chat. It's called, I'm going to open up that. This is the tool. If you go to this website, it's made by Hotspot. Make this. Okay, you see now. What is a buyer persona? You can learn about that one. Say, make my personal tool. Then you go there and say, build my personal. I'm going to make a short one because of time. Then I want you to go there. So you come over here. Okay. So what is the name? You have to give the persona a name. Let me use the case of the restaurant, of a caterer restaurant in Arlington, Texas, that want to target students. Let's say, what are the kind of name that American kids give their name? Okay, let's say the name of the child is an American kid, you know. So their name is Olamide, but let's call it Lamy because they like to Americanize their name. Is it Lamy? Okay, that is the name is Lamy. Then what's just pick a picture just to just keep the, it's a stable stage anyway. So we're going to run through a 7-stage avatar. So you come over here, you click next. It's easy to make. Oh, you click next. Then how old? So 28 under. Okay, you can say okay. How old? Okay, between 18 to 24. Then what is higher degree of your school completed? So you pick a so college or no degree. Then you cover the industry. You can say okay, maybe finance, anything. The size of the organizations where they work, 1 to 10, or maybe like the tax office 1 to 10. Then you just how do that. Then what's their job role? Tax consultant. Then how is their job measure? Revenue generation, because where the work you have to follow a revenue generated. So who did they report to? They report to their director or president. Then what are their goals? This revenue. This was actually there are 2 ways. We're going to deal with this later because there are B2B, B2C, whether the person is a direct consumer or if you are targeting a business, somebody that has a business, but you get to understand, just get the idea. Then what are their bigger challenges? You know, he has given some other things, just put blah blah. Doesn't matter. It's matter anyway. Just how do they work, accounting and bookkeeping. Just answer those questions. Who did they prefer to talk to? Messaging by text messaging, Facebook, social media. Okay, how do they gain it there? How do they take on this? How gain information on their job online course. Then what social media? Facebook, Instagram, okay. Then skill. Okay. So this is the so you can now add your own data. You can change all this. It's just there. So now I come over here, or you want me to register? Okay, no problem. Okay. So I'll come over here. Let's see. Okay, I download the. Okay, so I download this first. But it's not. You have to still, do some thinking anyway to come up with this. So I have a program. This is your what's it called? Now I've generated for you. This is your buyer persona, so that you want to target to talk to. So that is how to generate that. But it needs some thinking and planning anyway. So I'm just trying to show you the tools, how to use the tool. But let's continue. So that's how they come about this. Then you can do that and improve on that. Then let me explain to you, because this is the first time we are having this program. And today, it all just came to me because our goal is to help businesses with digital marketing. So that's what we do, to help people do. So we realized that after taking this course in 6 weeks, most of these things that we are talking about, you just have the information and the knowledge. The understanding may not be there. You may not be able to know how to make the best choices. So what I'm going to do is I'm offering you with condition a 90 days coaching program where you'll be able to, just like this, we can come together once in a week and discuss about the business again, about the digital marketing. So when you have any issue in your business as you start your campaign, so I can discuss them with you, maybe 2 hours every week. Then for 90 days, I'm not going to charge you any money for that. But you have to qualify to be able to be in that group. So that way, I can help you with digital marketing. Not that maybe I help you halfway, then I'll drop you. No. So that way you finish the program, then get the information, then it's not time for you to practice. You are not practicalizing what you have learned here. Because the practical is the most important thing. But then we need the knowledge to know the direction to go so that you don't just run here now. So I just want to get that clear so that you will know. So, but not for everybody, so they people that are qualified. So now we go straight, okay. Now, after you do that, I'm going straight to that. I'm coming to how to use the strategy I want to share with you. So now, this is a Facebook page. Okay, after we have done the Facebook, what next thing is to create a Facebook account. Then I put it there. I believe everybody here is on Facebook. If you are not on Facebook, then I don't know where you will be again. So I don't want to. Then after you do that, now we talk about how to optimize your page for social media. After you have created your page, now we are marketing based on the Facebook account. But I want to have because you have a business page, then I also want to put your business page as well. But the business page is not as important as your personal page. For this strategy, I'm going to use to you, because it is you that needs to connect with the people, not first before you connect your business. Because if you now come, hey, I'm business, just like I use a church as an example, regardless of who you are, it is you that they want to know first before they know what you do or your business. So it is your personal page, profile account that we are focusing on right now. But it is advisable, but we know you have a business, then you need to have your own business page. So now the question is that before you start messaging someone, you need to have some content on your page. The first thing somebody is going to do after you send them a friend request, they are going to go back to your profile and check you out. The strategy I'm going to teach you today is how to join some Facebook group, or where the people where you're like, you join Facebook group where people that are likely to, hold on a minute. Okay, now the strategy I'm going to teach you today is how you join the Facebook groups. You join Facebook groups, and then you look at them on the group. Then because in the group, these are where people that are like to be your customers are. Let's say, for example, now, I want to use an example. Like there are several groups you can imagine. They are online. I'm going to show you how to find those groups. Maybe you want to sell. Let's say I'm a tax preparer. I like to, because I have ideas. I'm also a tax preparer. I'm a tax consultant. So I help people prepare their taxes. Now, let's say I want to target Uber and Lyft driver. People that are selling for Uber and Lyft driver. So what do? I'll go and search for Uber and Lyft group on Facebook. I will search for them. Then I'll go and join the group as if I'm also one of them. So when I join them, then I begin to listen to what they are saying. So when I listen, or even do a search or within the group, I'll search for taxes. Any discussion related to taxes, then I'll just go there and be answering those questions as if I'm just a good guy providing useful information to them. Then because of the OT, then I'll now be sending friend requests to people in that group. So when I send friend requests to them, then some of them, they look at my profile. I will have optimized my profile to make them believe that I'm also a business. I have a business that is helping Uber driver to solve their problems. Because as a business, or meet their need, as a business, like I explained now, business fundamentals, that every business is to solve a problem or meet a need. That's why you are a business. So whenever somebody whenever you are a solution provider, just like you're a doctor, then the business person, you want to be your customer, like your patient. So when you talk, when they know they have that problem, and then they know that you are a doctor, can solve that problem for them, definitely they want to keep your card, keep your information. And when you send them a friend request, they know one day I may need a doctor, and they're going to accept that request. It's natural. You are not forced. It's just the way human beings work. Because maybe one day I'm going to need this person. So because of that, they're going to accept your friend request. So when they accept your friend request, the next thing they want, or even before they will accept your friend request, they want to go and check you out, check out your page. When they get to your page, they want to see content that are relevant to the subject you are talking about, you claim to be an expert on. Example of content they can see include the client testimonial. When they see other testimonial, oh, this testimonial about somebody that I help with their taxes, this or this. Wow, this guy is good, he's doing this. Then the work later, the post when I'm at work, I make posts. When I'm at the office, when I do so, they know that I'm a real person. I have the real life. Then every week I'll be making live video. Live video is free. Just like we are doing, you can come, you can do Facebook Live, talk about your business every week, just talk something. Just all the people that are following, whenever you are doing live video, then Facebook will send them a notification. Hey, Frank is doing live now. People go and listen to it. But the good thing is that whether they listen to it or they don't listen to it, what you need is just the content. Because you might do some live, you might only be just one person that is there. It doesn't really matter. Just do the live, talk whatever you want to talk. Hey, today I'm giving you an update. By October 17th, the IRS will not going to allow, will stop. That is the end, which you can do electronic filing. If you haven't filed your taxes now, after October 17th, you will not be able to file your taxes anymore, because after then you have to until the next year. So you give them news, industry news, and they see it on your side. Oh wow, this guy is really serious about what he's doing. Then that's the current industry trend. How to get what are the documents you need to file your taxes. So you can make a live videos on that. So just answer any question, maybe 3 or 5 minutes video, put it there. You have those videos, you put them on your page. So when the person gets there, and they already see your request, no question. They're going to accept you to. They're going to accept your friend request. Now you are becoming a friend. After you accept your friend request, what next? You have to send him a message. You now go to the messenger. You go to DM him. You send a DM, hey, about this. I'm going to show you the example of those DM that you're going to send to that person. And then you see, you can customize to your own industry. Just, I told you that marketing is about psychology, specifically about human psychology. So you are already a friend, then you send me a message that what you are offering, your offer. Then, so now let me move to the next slide so that I can show you the stuff. Okay, sorry. Okay, I have that. Now, okay, you need to sign up for, I'm just talking about the requirement anyway. So you need to sign up for Matex. I've explained the reason why you need to sign up for Matex, to have Matex, because so that you need to automate most of this process so that to reduce you time. Time is money. So if anything software can do for you, you rather use software and save time, then make more money. Then that is the thing. So it doesn't have to be Matex, it could be anyone, but software will do that for you. Then after then, when you have that software set up, the next thing is to connect your marketing automation software to Facebook, because Facebook will not know that you have to connect it, because everything is designed like machine, machine, and then you design your mechanism. Each of those things, like you design, like you have a car, you want to maybe like you want another thing, you want to perform another function, you put what they call API, application programming interface. They allow other software to connect with them. That is the way the software works. So you see, I'll put the example here now. You can connect your location Facebook account. When you click connect, you open your Facebook account. Automatically, both of them will handshake and connect it. They begin to talk to each other. So that's what I mean by connect your software. It's really very simple and easy. So after you do the connection, then you have to set up your sales pipeline. Sales pipeline is vary from business to business, but there's a standard one, like I'm going to show you. Like for example, the first step of stage, every business, the stages that business will go through before a purchase will be made. So the first stage is a prospecting. So you have to know when you are communicating with that lead, you have to know is in this prospecting. So the kind of messaging you'll be sending to the person on the prospecting is leading to is different from a lead that's already been qualified. Qualified says that you already met your criteria. There's no point, even if you want to help people that don't have money to pay you. So why must you have to, it may not be qualified to help you, or maybe some constraints, some laws or something, or distance. Okay, this person, you only help people within your locality. It's not, you cannot, maybe even as a food you are delivering, you may not be able to deliver to some area, it's too far. So those are not qualified. But then you put them here. Then after that, you have to hold a meeting, you have to do a demo meeting. It depends on the kind of business, but generally. Then after the demo meeting, maybe you talk on the phone, you schedule an appointment, that's the level you are, you smooth it down. Then you give the person a proposal of what you want to, the value you want to present to, you want to present to the person. After you give the proposal, then the next stage is the negotiation and commitment. So after you negotiate, then you are in the negotiation stage. That was the priorities of this. Then, okay, now it's $2,000 for doing that in that school. Then I'll give you $700 to get started. That's a commitment now. So at that point, next things are the opportunity has been won. So you have the deal has been won. So you have the opportunity at that stage you have won. So the thank you for your business and you become a customer. So the way you'll be messaging the person is different from somebody that is just prospecting. Then after that, we have the post purchase of that. I put the link there so that I'll drop it on the chat, on the group, on WhatsApp group for people to learn more about that. It's actually from salesforce.com. So that's actually the stages a business go through sales pipeline stages that it goes through before a purchase will be made. So now you have that one set up for your business. And I told you in the course of this training, I'm going to assist you during that coaching program, digital marketing coaching program for like 90 days. Then, sorry, I'm going to be assisting you to figure it out in your own business so that you don't have to worry. By the time I hope you have for 90 days, after then you'll be confident to predict your results anywhere on Facebook. So now, this sales funnel, Facebook sales funnel, is based on, you see that if you remember in our previous classes, I talked about the digital marketing framework, and marketing funnel or sales funnel was one of them. So in this case, the funnel is particular to your content marketing, because everything you do on social media, Facebook or wherever, is all about sharing content, sharing your information about your business in form of content. But then you must have a game plan. You don't just share content without knowing what are you sharing at all. Why do you do so? So that's where it's coming. So the first level, the first stage, there are 3 stages that you have to design your content in order to produce the desired result that you're looking for. Is it somebody that doesn't know you before? That person is said to be the top of the funnel. Those are the top of the funnel marketing. Then on the middle, we have the middle of the funnel, and then we have the bottom of the funnel. Now, let me explain the top of the funnel. The goal of the top of the funnel is to attract prospects. People that you don't know before, a complete stranger that you know they fall within your target audience, then you want to attract them. So what kind of posting do you make? You have to pick posting that is engaging and shareable. What do I mean by shareable? When the person sees, oh wow, this is good, they want to share with their friends. Because I like this thing, I'll share with their friends. So those are the kind of posts you want to be making. So that and this post Example include images, maybe image of your food or something, videos of your food. At this stage, don't tell them come and buy, and you don't give them offer. They don't know you. They don't even trust you. Why would they? Why would you? Okay, come on, I'm doing promo. Okay, whether you are doing promo. Somebody that doesn't know you before, so you cannot be posting those at the offer is not at that level. So you just be giving them useful content, video, infographics, how to do this thing, helpful thing, relevant and inspiring content. Content so good, people engage. When they say, oh, they like it, they share it. Something that is actually what the kind of content you'll be posting at the top of the funnel. So when you now post that, those people that post that, they now begin to move down. They've seen your content. Now they move to the next stage, which is you need to gain interest and convert them to lead. So after they have consumed the first one, then you will know the way you post, they will be consuming them. Then the next step is offer and promotion. These are the stage. Those people that have seen your images, video, infographic, and relevant content and inspiring content. Now, after a while, they now begin to see you now begin to show them offers and promotion. Not for strangers, but for people that already be attracted already. They see your content. You now show them this, they are leads. So they are already showing interest. How do you know that they show interest? Maybe they share your content, they engage with your content. They leave a comment, oh, this is beautiful. They leave a comment, they share it, they like it, they do something that you know that they do something. So those are the leads. They are showing interest, and they are prospects. They are beginning to warm up to become a good lead. Then you now go offers and promotions. Then you be posting something like these contests, ebooks, and all the kind of buyer attraction method that will attract them. Then in that case, if they are showing them ebooks or anything, you have to collect their information to confirm them. Maybe they have to give their phone number, their email address, and their name. So that way you convert them to lead. So after they are converted to lead, then you want to convert them to customer. Then you need to be to nurture them, to answer questions, build trust. That time they come to your DM, they'll be asking questions and all that. So just to make themselves comfortable, so to want to do business with you. So that's actually what we mean by that. But like I told you, just take it as an information at this stage. You might not fully understand this, but by the time you begin to practicalize it and see result, then you appreciate what I'm just telling you. So so now we are going to after we have had all this set up, the marketing system is already set up, like I said. Then we need to do the real marketing, Facebook marketing implementation. You see, we have to do the implementation now. Now this is the time to really do Facebook marketing. You don't jump into this stage. You have to have those background in place. So the three things that we need to do here is the Facebook organic client strategy. Client attraction strategy. I'm going to show you that. Then the strategic post that you need to make, then the Facebook outreach process, the way you reach out how you reach out to your prospect or your people that you're connected with. So now let's move to the next stage. Okay. So this is what to do. This is a Facebook organic client attraction strategy. This has been used by many companies. Like you see, like the picture, like a magnet. You put a magnet that you can use to draw people, capture people. That's the way it works. It works like a magic. It's a formula. It has been used by so many, and it's my marketers, and they know it. You can also hire people to be doing it for you, just to be getting customers. So what do? You join 3 to 5 niche Facebook groups. When I say niche, I talk about space that is for a particular group of people, not a general Facebook group. The kind of Facebook group that you know your customers are going to be there. So we're going to do that I'll help you figure it out. So and I'll show you an example here. But then I'll go to Facebook and I'll type it for you. So now you see, join 3 to 5 niche Facebook group. That's the first thing you do. The second thing is that you have to send friend requests at least 100 new members per day. So you have to do it as a job, because you are not paying Facebook. Your job is to friend request. You have to send a friend request to 100 new members in a day. You can have up to 5,000 friends anyway. So now you wake up in a day, you'll be counting 100 people. Make sure your personal profile page is organized before you start this, because I explained it there. Because the first thing they're going to check that. Then, because friend requests are accepted, so you are expected to have about 40% conversion rate. So when you, after like a week, you go back then, those of you that have not accepted them, you have to go back there and cancel the request, because otherwise you don't want to be blocked by Facebook, you don't want to be penalized. So it was when you are doing it that you need to understand the game, because if you keep doing it every day and people are not joining, Facebook is going to, they are not accepting you, or they are complaining as spam, then your account will be banned. So before it got banned, if you know how you are sending a friend request to somebody and this person is not accepting me, no worry, just go there and cancel it and then resend it. Then have something of pay that related to your niche. It could be Facebook Live video, fishing posts, strategic posts to trigger your expertise and demonstrate your credibility. I'm saying you are going to send direct outreach message to 25 to 27 niches friends per day. Now you have requested about 100 new members. You send a friend request to them, then at least 25 out of this 100, out of the people that have accepted, because you can only send message to people that have accepted your friend request anyway. So people that have not accepted to be your friend, don't send them message, because you can be penalized by Facebook and it can be very annoying for someone that doesn't like you. Because I told you that the principle of know, like, and trust. So if the person know you, you are going to know this person, and for you to know that this person like you, then he accepted your friend request. Maybe next day you have to send a direct message to this person. Then there's a way you have to craft the message. I'm going to show you an example. Then all this one can be perfected. You have to have template. Then with that, you should be able to book about 1 to 5 clients per week. Read this process and repeat everything. Is it you have what is the goal? If we are able to get 5 clients, between 1 to 5 clients per day, let's say for example, like me now, I'm doing training, I'm doing web design, I'm doing marketing, and I want customer. So if I'm getting like maybe 1 customer per week, 2, 3 customers, that's okay. Or you are a real estate agent and you need to get people to buy houses or whatever. So you are getting, depending on what you are doing. So the number may be more depending on the industry you are anyway. So that's actually that's the process I'm talking about. So now let me go to the next slide so that we can finish on time and have time for. So I think I've already covered this, how to do that. Then, okay, now this is a Facebook outreach process. How you can get to Facebook, the outreach, you have to make an outreach to these people. Now, you have to, first thing you do, this is the way to do before you do. First thing, log to Facebook, search for niche in Facebook, niche in quotes that you are pulling for. So for example, I'm looking for Dallas, Texas real estate investor, maybe a group of, I want to market, maybe I want to do taxes for real estate investor or real estate investor is different from real estate agent anyway. So I'm going to do a search. Then you put the state and the city and the specific group. Maybe I want to target people in Lagos. I just say maybe real estate investor in Lagos. Lagos real estate investor. You're going to find a group on that menu. Abuja real estate investor. Boom, you're going to find their group. And then all of them are going to join. So now, once you are a member of the group, you go to members, scroll to member with things, scroll to member with things in common. You have, I'm going to practicalize it for you. When you join that group that is close to that is within your target audience, the kind of people that you want to serve, you join their group. It might be students, it might be anything or whatever, it might be Nigerian community or whatever, any group that you know is relevant to what you're looking for. This on Facebook. Then once you are a member of the group, they accept you. Then you go to members, you see the list of members. Then you scroll down, there's a way they call member with things in common. Those with things in common, begin to send friend requests to them, at least 50 to 100 friends per day. You begin to, by the time you wake up, you'll be seeing that they'll be accepting you. So now it's, okay, that's the one point I just want to understand. When you have all your friends, let's say you are in United States, for example, you live in Dallas. and you have about maybe 3,000 friends, maybe like 2,000 friends on Facebook. And out of these 2,000 friends on Facebook, about 1,500 are in Nigeria, and you are selling catering food. And then you are making posts on Facebook. How would those people be? They are not relevant to your business. Even they see your post, they are like, oh, this food is good. They are not going to translate to customer. So that's why you have to be very, very selective in the kind of friends that you have on Facebook if you want to use it for business. So if you are using it for business, you have to be very selective. What people do is that when you started Facebook, people don't have an understanding of how Facebook works. Everybody you just accepted there, they are not like to buy from you. So what you can do is that you cannot offend them anyway. You can go and create another Facebook account. That's actually what I recommend. Have another Facebook account, then begin to build it strictly for your business, so that you only want to attract friends that are like to buy things from you. Those are the people that you want to target. So imagine you build a prospect list of 5,000 people that are within your area. Whether you are a caterer, you have students between the age of 19 and 24. Those are the people that connect with you on Facebook, that you are interacting, your friends. So whenever you make a post, it's going to resonate with them because everything happens by design. You are strategic about it. So that's the way, that is to solve that area. So, and if you keep doing that every time, you will know that you'll be getting customers on a consistent basis. No question asked. Whether you run ad, you don't run ad, you keep making posts, do video, especially those of us in the tax business. Or any other, even in commerce, you want to be sent to people. You know the group they belong. Then you keep making posts. They go, oh, I like this, I like this. You can see the example as well on your WhatsApp contact. Your WhatsApp post when you make an status something. Because those people are on your contact list. They are closer to you. You see the way they interact. So imagine you now design your Facebook live people that are your friends to be your likely customer. It's going to really be awesome. So now let's go straight to the next one, which is step 4. So the step 4, you scroll down to the person, scroll through the person's profile to see if you can pick up something in common with the person. Did they recently have an anniversary? When now you have met somebody, the person that you are associated, when you join the group, you have to look for people that you have something. You go to the member area, look for people that have common things in common with. Facebook will tell you, you add them to they become your, you add them, you send your friend request. After you send your friend request, then those are the people you reach out to. Then before you start sending messages to them, you have to scroll down to the person profile. Look at the person profile to see if you can pick up something you have in common with the person. For example, did they recently have an anniversary or birthday or travel? Something you can use to relate with the person. So you can you relate to something with them, with children, family, experience, school, or city or state where they live. So you check out those things and then you take note of that. That's what you are doing is your marketing. Let me take you to the next stage. Okay, now this is the message, kind of message. This is the kind of message that I sent to them. Hi, Francis. So good connecting with you. I see you are in Florida. I was recently there, and I and the kiddos got delayed in Hurricane Dorian. I was freaking out. LOL. I've never experienced the real threat of hurricane. So it gave me newfound respect to all of you Floridians for having to deal with all that on what seems a yearly basis. Well, that's the first part. Second part, I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is this and that, is that your name, and I help put your value proposition and prosperity. I help businesses, small business with digital marketing. Do you need any help with this? Just ask them a question, just to engage the person. My name is Francis Bikule, and I help small businesses with digital marketing. You want to set this up, put it in a way. If you want to set up a new website, just not. Do you need any help with this? If not, I'm still glad we connected and look forward to following your career here on Facebook. All the best, Francis. Nobody will see this. You will know that truly you have done some work on him or her. Then they will, okay, cool. This guy look like a responsible guy, nice guy. Let me just explain. And in my even from there, it can translate to business. Definitely does. The conversion rate is there. So now you go to step 5. If they sound like they may be interested, set a 15-minute call appointment so that you can better call. Oh, can we talk? Oh, wow, we should totally connect. 15-minute call appointment script. Oh, wow. Are you available to hop on a quick 15-minute call this week? Cool. That is where the calendar comes in. Because you need to, you can't just make everything like you are just texting. You need to talk. You need to fill this person on the phone or even probably on a Zoom call so that you see yourself. You better know the person very well. This is a case that you are selling. You are selling to a business anyway, or depends on what you are selling. But I think you get what I'm trying to say. So you connect on the call, whether on a video call, on a Zoom call or regular telephone call. Oh, then if that is the case, you just say, okay. Next thing in the process is, okay, you continue the conversations, set the appointment on your calendar. The calendar you are using is already in part of the matrix on the marketing software. So that's why you need a calendar. Because, okay, now you are talking about 25 people. And you cannot just, okay, 15 minutes call. No, not everybody have that time at that time. And you cannot put everybody on the 15 minutes. Everybody wants to talk to you. You get so overwhelmed. So you have to plan your calendar. Some of them, their 15 minutes time will be like in 2 weeks. You just send them your calendar link. Those are the things I'm going to help you set up your calendar on Matrix. So you have your calendar, you just send them the link to your calendar. From your calendar, they see your availability of time. Oh, I have to talk to you 15 minutes. You know that these are good that you already, and they already know. And the system will be changing them, will be sending them a reminder. Oh, you're going to talk with Francis in 20 days. You are going to do this. Are you ready for your key? If you want to change, you want to say your cancel your appointment, let me know. Everything will be automated. So that's actually the whole idea where it's wrong with the software. Because I can't imagine you doing all this in manual or just bring pen and paper. Oh, tomorrow I'm going to talk. You get so overwhelmed and you forget it. And then you show kind of professionalism that will turn off a prospective customer. So when they see that you display professionalism, then the prospect will be very happy to be your customer. Send the appointment on your calendar. Be sure to get their email address and telephone number. Also, when you set the appointment, be sure to set a 24-hour reminder, 1-hour reminder, and 15-minute reminder on Matrix, on the calendar session. Okay, remind me this person, in 24-hour time, you'll be talking with Francis. In 1-hour time, 15 minutes time, and the person knows. If it's changing, you know it can change. Then you move on to the next person. Then you cannot be doing this thing manually. That's why we need the software. So that's what the software does anyway. So we go to the next stage, which is step 6. And explain the process, because the process is the real job. If they don't respond, another message, the message the next day. If they don't respond, send another message next day. You need to follow up. Next day follow-up script. Hey, hi, Josie. I haven't heard back. Will you be available to chat sometime next week? If they respond, no, I'm not interested, send them this. What they would rather say is that, oh, no, I'm not interested. That's okay. Not interested, fine. Totally understand. If things change, please feel free to reach out. I also created a free ebook. Inside just something of value. If you can download it you can download it free here inside the link. Have a great rest of the day. Bam. Those ebook and the download link is handled by the software because you have to put it's through the software as well that will do being able to do the ebook, the link and all that will put the link. So it's going to another for your funnel. Because for them to download the ebook, they need to put their information, their email. They need to put their email address for them to download the thing. And the moment they put their email address, they have entered a funnel, a marketing funnel, a sales funnel. So that funnel is a campaign that will begin to follow with them again automatically without them knowing. So that person that say is not interested in the next 2 years, it might be one of your biggest customers. But then, if you don't have a technology or a system to follow such a client, you have lost them forever. So that is the importance of supporting him with the system. All this technology, the supporting, Facebook does not offer you that. Facebook only just want to come and socialize so that you can gain a lot of, you can see people that will be viewing adverts. But that Facebook is also a business, you want to make money. And all what Facebook wants from you is your time. So you want to convert your time so that you put your time, you'll be watching, you'll be looking at a friend, customer, and each time you are doing that, you are investing your eyeball, your time and your eyeball. And then Facebook is selling you ad to businesses to be targeting you. So then Facebook is making money. So that's all that concerns Facebook. Doesn't concern about your own business or give you tools to that is otherwise they won't be where they are today. So that's what makes them a business. So now the next step is after you've done that, you have the script. Then we have the there is your niche client. Okay, hey Bob, I created a free book called This Legal Tax for Dentists. What's your email? Can I send you a copy? That's another script. So you can have something like we call it the buyer attraction method, like a bait. You see, I was talking to someone yesterday that marketing is like capture. It's like you want to capture something, you have to give them bait. There are some things that people see that they will not resist it. You give them something, like maybe you do a legal tax loophole for dentists. If you're a dentist, for example, now, and somebody say write a 5 legal tax loophole for dentists. As a dentist, what are the tax loopholes? I want to read it. You no dentist, except he knows that will refuse this kind of offer. 5 legal tax loophole for doctor, for business people, for real estate agent. You want to read anything related to your field, your industry. It's a free ebook. It's not cost you anything. You just want to get it. What do you need to exchange again? You need all they want is just your email for you to get the copy. What is email? Well, let me give them my email. So the moment they give you the email, then you enter into your system, which is called the funnel. Then you keep automating and keep marketing to them until one day they will have a need and they will stumble on you and call you. If they do not have a need, maybe something else you are selling another product again. They've had your name before. That brand awareness is already there. So you gain. Then step 8, you have to launch video launch timeline. So every week you have to post a pre-recorded video, or you go live on your Facebook or Instagram with a call to action. Book a call, sign up to become a client. You book a call, sign up to become a client. You keep doing that every time. You keep doing that on Facebook. This process or principles apply to any business at all. Any business, if for any business, non-profit to, for government to, for profit to, anything you do, you keep getting results. It work. Like a video launch timeline, make a video once a week, you post it. Video once a week, you post it. So that's actually the process over there. Let me see if I have a better opinion. So anyway, that is the see how time fly. That is the process, but I need to show you some. Okay, let me quickly run through this, then I'll show you the practical demonstration of what I'm explaining now. Because I know by then you go back and listen to this video. Listen to this video, then you can go back and practicalize some of the things I'm talking about. But if I have to start doing them and then you'll be watching this thing, we're going to finish here on time. And I want us to finish as soon as we can. So now we go straight to, okay, that's the, oh shit. Okay, now we have that. Okay, okay, now marketing automation campaign example. Different ways that you can automate with Matrix. You can schedule Facebook posts using social planner feature in Matrix. Matrix is your marketing automation software. So let's say you are making posts now. I said you have to make posts once a week. Most of those videos you can shoot all the video once, maybe in a whole day. You just go to the video production, just shoot all the video once in a day. Maybe about 20 videos in a day. Have all the videos, maybe 3 minute video. Then you can go and schedule the videos on your software, on the Matter software, and then tell the software that be posting them every 12 o'clock on Wednesday. It will be appearing in your timeline. Be posting them on my timeline. Okay. So you do it once and you forget it. The software will be doing the job for you. That's as cool as that. Then we have what we call code outreach automation. Some of them, you get somebody, you come across somebody, he give you a business card or a change information, you put it on the system, on the matrix. Then you can the system will keep sending the message to the person. Maybe text message, every this, without the person really knowing that you don't even know about it. For example, when I was using on my own, I checked this, was it yesterday? I saw that my assistant, some people have sent me message, thank you. I have a birthday automation for my task clients. Because when I file tasks for people, you have to give me your date of birth anyway. So I have your date of birth as my task customer. So the system, it has it on my system. So whenever you have your birthday, the system will send you happy birthday from Multiple Task Pro. This or they were happy. Some people will just call me back. They will text you, oh, thank you for the message. Oh, I just remember it's automation that is working. Only they know that it's automation that is working because I don't go there to check. But those still really matters a lot because it brings what we call top of the mind marketing. Oh, this guy cares. The machine is doing the job for me. Lead nurturing, automation. People that are showing you can automate like email, like sending them drip campaign. Drip email, like email messages. You can keep sending them every week based on their interest, based on whatever they click, based on their interest or their activity or whatever they do on your email message that they send to you. It's like a dream. You keep sending them, they keep receiving everything every week from you. Everything is done automated. And then in that case, when you open his email, his text messages, you always read something from you at least once or twice maybe once in every 2 weeks or once in a week. Then you are always on top of the mind. Because it has happened to me before, to be honest with you. I'm trying to remember somebody very close to me, I can't even remember their name. Because we have not been communicating for a long time. I don't even know the name, how I say the person on my phone. And I want to reach out to this person. I'll just be racking my brain. So imagine if you're a business, and then if it's a business that they want to send you away, then because they've not been receiving any message from you, they just believe that you are no longer doing the business again, or you are not there. Yes. That's what is happening. I do WhatsApp messaging anyway. I send WhatsApp at least maybe two or three times in a week. Most of the people in my contact, they receive something from me. Then from there, I get feedback from them. I know how they are doing, and so in their brain, they know somebody will call me. Oh, so I didn't even tell them to go and buy it. Oh, so somebody need this, somebody need that. Not to them. They believe that I'm on top of my game because they are hearing from me every time. But a lot of people don't do that because they don't have the time. But then without knowing that mass software can be doing that for you when you set it up very well. And this is actually when I promise to help anybody that qualify to set those things up in your business. And you're going to see the change. I've talked about the email newsletter drip, follow-up email or messages campaign. Then the wonderful one shows that when you call someone, when you call a number, then the system will send you a missed call text back. Those are automations, and the list goes on and on like that. So that's actually for that. Then so strategy to increase your Facebook page followers. There's you see the thing is that you want to get more likes. And I've explained here, don't buy likes. You cannot, some people see, they go and buy likes, Facebook like 5,000. Oh, what is the purpose? Those are vanity. Though you need to build a social proof anyway. That somebody say, oh, you have a like follower, maybe like, oh, no, people buy like Twitter likes, follower or Instagram follower. You don't have to, because those people are not going to, those bots that you buy, they are not going to translate to customers. So you need likes or followers that are going to become a customer. It is the customer that you solve problem for that you are going to make money from. Just like the video I said yesterday, that is where money made. The money you're looking for is in people. So you need to know how to deal with real people, not bot or fake people. So now, how do you get real people, quality people to become your customer, to become your followers on Facebook? This is what you do. Naturally, people, when you begin to make posts, useful posts on Facebook, people will have to like and follow your page based on your promotion. They like it, some people they like you or they like it. So now, but the quick way to get new followers is to go through the posts that receive reactions. Click on the posts that reacted and follow, and now you can invite those people to like your page for free. The option is there on Facebook. Anybody that like your post, then you can send them messages. That is the post that you make to your page anyway. You can send them messages to please like my page. And so for someone that have liked, they've engaged, maybe they've engaged, they've shared, they've commented on your post in a positive way, and then you now make a conscious effort to tell them, please like my page. The chances is almost more than 50% that they're going to like the page. So that way you'll be getting more pages. Like there's a limit to how many people you can invite per day anyway, and it's very based on account. So what you do is that if you have too many engagement, you want to build more life for your Facebook page. Now I'm talking about the Facebook page anyway, because so you want to do, so what we'll do in a practical sense that you have many people to become you give a lot of people admin access, admin privilege on your page. So if you are limited to 100, then those people with the other admins will have 100. So on your page, if you have 5 admin, then you can send message to like 500 people in a day. So that's actually what it means. So but your goal is to get more people to like those pages. So that when you make a post on your page, then they are the one that are going to see it. And then those people are the one going to like to become your customer. So I recommend that if you admins to manage your page and that. So we go here. So with the last page now. Okay, so I think we come to the end of this class. Now I want to quickly, because of time, I would like to finish maybe in about 10 minutes from now. Before I open the page for questions, I quickly want to show you on Facebook what is I'm talking about on the Facebook. The lesson show. Oh, wow, I don't think my Facebook is. I don't think I'm able to access my Facebook from this page. Okay, good. I have my Facebook here. Okay, now. Okay, let's say I'm searching for a group now. I want to search. I'm search for a group on Facebook. Search for groups. So let's say I say Uber driver. So it's Uber driver Dallas. Uber driver photo, and they came up. So these are groups now I'm talking about. Okay, this group now, we have a private group of 3,400 members. This is 1,000, this number. So you just are the kind of customer that you want to target. So let's say I come over here, I click on this group. These are the groups. So you go into member area, you see members. Then I'm already a member, because one time I was trying to sell them taxes also. Then you see member with things in common. Member with things in common. This one. So I can add them as friends, but I don't want them. I don't want them. So there are so many that have the common things in common. I don't know what I have. So they have a way. The algorithm have a way to do that. So when people see that you have things in common, they will have things mutual friends. So they're going to accept you easily, not just anybody randomly. You just have people that have things in common. So that's the way it works. Then if I come over here, then that's actually, so you can do that for your whatever business you are doing. Then you come to search here. Let's say I search for taxes. Tax. Let me see tax. Any discussion related to tax, they'll bring it up here. You see this one, the face I make when I read another tax. Okay, so this person making a joke, but I'm trying to talk about. I'm going to talk about. So okay, this is Okay, hand of report about tax deduction. So you see, all this discussion is about taxes. So any tax people want quick regarding the COVID era. And so these are important for you to go and help them. Because the whole your goal is you want to show yourself as an expert in taxes or whatever business that you are into or anything you are doing, then that you have a lot of information. So you want to go to that group, you look for those search. When you search for them, you begin to engage. And by the time you begin to talk, you see, naturally people go to call, oh, please, it seems that this guy knows so much about taxes. Please, can you help me with my taxes? I have this problem. I have no problem. You keep talking. And people begin to respect you in that community. And then before you know it, you are converting all of them. You are capturing them and converting them to customers for free of charge. So that's actually the wonder of Facebook marketing. So at this point, I would like to stop. If you have any questions, please let me have it or anything you want to ask before we call it a day. And the next class will be about Instagram. Today we'll talk about Facebook. We'll use the same similar system, the same process. How to gain customer on Instagram. You see, Instagram and Facebook, they're kind of similar, but they are different. So I'm going to explain all those differences on Friday, and you're going to see how if you want to focus on Instagram to get your customer, or you want to focus on Facebook, the choice is yours. And I'm also going to show you how to get customer through from LinkedIn, depending on what you are selling. So you are selling something like me, I'm selling training, digital marketing. I know I can reach a lot of customers on digital marketing on LinkedIn. Is that, maybe you want to be selling houses, you want to sell houses, you are targeting people that have money, that are earn professional, you meet all of them on LinkedIn. So, and then you can reach out to them, how to set up the outreach, how to do your posting, is the same principle, but you have to attach them for each of the platforms. So I'm going to show you how to do all that for free. Then you start getting customers. It's you that know the value of the customer for you. Maybe one customer, you make like 10,000 dollars on it, that is your blessing. So that's the beauty of digital marketing. So I would like us to go into what's the time now? We started late, but then for the benefit people that have something to do, I rush everything, and I'm going to make the video available for us. Maybe I'm going to upload it to YouTube, then share the link. So please, can somebody ask me questions or any clarifications? I'm listening. Ms. Oluwatoyi, what question do you have for me? What comment?
A lot to absorb tonight. I have to digest. You've taught us a lot tonight. I have to digest a lot of what you've taught. I'll probably have questions for you next class. Okay, in the review period. But today, I still have to assimilate everything you've taught us. I'm still learning.
That would be cool. The whole idea is to introduce the concept, the idea, the possibility to people, and then to know that the way it works. So it's all right, and I think I'm going to make the videos. I'm going to share the recorded videos. Then you can listen to it over again, and then from there you will be able to get the points there, and then follow the step by step. And if you have any questions, ask me. And like I said, for those that qualify after this training, then we're going to extend it for like 3 months again. Once in a week, then we're going to be connecting on a coaching call like this. We got digital marketing coaching call. Then we can help you work on your business. So like that. And then if you know anybody that needs this training, today is a day 11. We are starting our next class all over again from on August 22. That is where we are starting. So we by next week we will start enrolling students. But because you are internal, that's why I have to tell you by next week, Monday, August 8th, we start enrolling customers. And then we also give referral commission. If you bring somebody to us, we will work it out that you refer somebody to our program, to our training, then you get paid commission on their tuition. So we have a lot of programs coming up, and I do hope you're going to enjoy it. So we look forward to see you again on Friday, same time for how to get customer from Instagram. Thank you.
Thank you.
Stay blessed.
Thank you, so far.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, bye.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night. Bless you.